Greetings. My name is Caitlin Danvers, and I'm a home economics professor at Spring Willow Academy. Previously on the roles we made. Spring Willow Academy seniors Wren and Hemlock have been invited to the student body president's house for her birthday party. Normally, this would be a cause for celebration, since she's gone all out for the party, having gone so far as to build an entire carnival in her backyard. But there is something sinister happening in this carnival, not to mention the fact that Salt, the other member of their adventuring gang, was not invited. During their investigation of the carnival while it was still being set up, the group was attacked by a mysterious orange figure who was half physical and half spectral. Escaping with their lives, and at a loss as to why the carnival was so strange and sinister, Hemlock and Wren accompanied the Home Ec Club president Dell to me, hoping that I could shed some light on whatever evil they may face when they finally go to the carnival the next day. Salt, who suspects that her mother Naya has some kind of connection to the orange robe entity, traveled to the merchant district in an attempt to find her. While there, she was attacked by Rex and Dot and his gang. Salt used the spell Swordburst to drive them off, only to be caught by Naya herself, who was none too happy to see her daughter using powerful magic to attack someone, as well as talking to her warlock familiar Genuine. The nature of the threat reveals itself on today's exposition-heavy episode of The Roles We Made. We see a plane of existence, a translucent sphere hanging motionless in the air, a scintillating disk of rainbow-colored light. This isn't our plane. This isn't the plane that our podcast has taken place on thus far, but it is a plane of existence filled with all the joy and wonder and sorrow that comes with that. And the camera pulls back a little bit, and we see that it is a planar system that's surrounded by other planes, the various planes of existence that make up a given planar system in their endless orbital dance. And in the center, representing the prime material plane, we see small glints of light, tiny and ineffectual, and then thousands upon thousands of them. The entirety of the plane has been infested by thorns or pinpricks of gold and red light. And then the other planes in the planar system start showing the same light, all filling them and enveloping them until it looks like thousands upon thousands of spikes emerging from various parts of the universe. And then, when it seems as if the entire image has been completely overtaken, it resets. And we see a planar system undisturbed once again. But this time, it looks wrong. It's as if someone has thrown a brick through a stained glass window. And this is the image of our plane, where our adventure has taken place. A plane that is made up of others. A patchwork of different realities all brought into a single discordant whole. And at the edges of every planar shard, there is a reddish aura. And then the image we're looking at zooms in until we see that energy on its own, floating as a wisp of red mist with an occasional purple arcane lightning bolt streaking through it. And this point, Wren and Hemlock, is when you hear Professor Danvers start talking again. And she says, "So our plane's real messed up, kids.
Jesus Christ.
All this magic."
Was it a slide? Was she showing?
No. So let me set the scene.
Explaining it so nice and then just
Like an overhead projector she's messing with.
She had set up her little blue crystal. Like if you were watching like the National Geographic, like this is how our universe, that's what she was showing you. And now she paused it. She paused the pleasant British man who was narrating it. And now she's zooming into this red energy. This, and she points to the red light and she goes, "This is called conflict.
Conflict.
It is a natural phenomena on our plane, and actually in all planes, truthfully, but it doesn't really occur in the level it does here. See, like when two fireballs run into each other, for fun.
Yeah.
That's how babies make.
When
Our
is-
babies.
where- oh.
When two fireballs run into each other, the magical interaction creates a byproduct that is referred to as conflict. It's when two magical sources cancel each other out.
Okay.
Now, in most planar systems, doesn't matter. Not a big deal. In ours, it's everywhere because everything is made to interact in a way that it shouldn't. All of the various portions of our plane are sort of forced together. So there's a ton of conflict on our plane. Here's what's cool. Conflict is a power of harmony. It's always trying to bring a kind of equilibrium, meaning that either all the energy is in balance or one energy is in complete control. Now, Kian's home, and this is where she walks back up to her,
Map.
her zany wall.
Yeah.
Oh, her crazy wall.
Pepe Sylvia. Pepe Sylvia.
There's no Pepe Sylvia. He's on the 4th floor. There's no 4th floor in Spring Willow Academy. Anyway. She goes back up to her picture and she says, Kian's home is sitting directly on one of the ley lines of conflict near Spring Willow, which means that if someone had managed to mess with the ley line and is now siphoning or releasing conflict out of it, well, that could explain a lot. It could explain why your magic didn't work when you were in there. It could also explain why you had, I guess, some kind of rage panic attack when you fell in the backyard.
Yeah, not my hormones. It was the ley
What
line.
about that talking bush? Does that
the
have
Messiah.
something to do with seeping conflict?
Listen, kids, I can't explain everything. And that's when Dell brings her hand to her eyes. She was like, this is the part where I got fed up with her musing. It wasn't music. It was a good idea. And then she goes, kids, I believe that something terrible is happening. And I believe that Kian is, well, at the center of it. Very likely, if there is conflict seeping out of her home, it could explain, well, why she decided to throw a carnival. Those are very expensive.
They're very.
Oh, very.
Yeah. This might not be Kian's doing, but somebody's taking advantage of it, possibly.
I mean, not every house in town sits right on top of a conflict ley line.
Yeah, that's
so-
why the property value's real high for Kian's.
Yeah, they're really hanging on to that fucking house.
Yeah.
God damn if I want to move out of my apartment.
All right.
Son of a gun.
I mean, it's a studio. It's a studio, Professor. We know
Teacher
it's a studio.
salary is not cool. They need. I've joined the union here in Spring Willow.
Anyways, have some granola.
Yeah, you wouldn't think this is my only source of nutrition, but it's how I stay so fit.
Yeah.
This is when Dell kind of goes, so what do you want us to do then, Professor? And then Danvers goes, well, she's eating. You're all invited, so
What?
just go and do what comes natural. Be heroes. Stop whatever bad shit goes down. Not a big deal.
Okay.
A lot of weight to throw on us with very little direction. Go be heroes. I'm 17.
Fine. And then she goes over and she pulls out a gold star and she sticks it under your
Yay.
shirt.
Damn it.
Better?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
And she gives all of you a gold
Balance.
star.
Balance.
There must be
yeah.
balance.
No conflict, balance.
Dell stands up and she goes, all right, guys, well, we gotta prepare. I don't know what you guys typically do to psych up before we go do something buck wild, but I'm gonna go and
Deodorant.
deodorant, mainly deodorant. I gotta stock up on some Teen
Deodorant. We
Spirit.
throw in some DJ Clobar.
Yeah,
Got a lot of
montage
good
of getting
warm-up
ready.
jams.
Montage,
Yeah.
montage.
A lot of good warm up jams.
Yeah, it's really weird. You wouldn't think you get psyched up to jock jams, but DJ Clobot
Oh,
found
man.
the mix.
Every
Yeah.
time.
Y'all ready for this? Ba, 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 ba.
Dang.
Come on the train.
Reddit.
Space Jam had a great soundtrack.
It did.
Space Jam
Yeah.
did. The movie did not hold up.
But the music lives forever in our
They
hearts.
introduced Lola Bunny.
Yeah, they did.
Too late.
But
It
the
was too
thing,
late.
but the thing was, it was like she's there to play basketball with MJ, and then Bugs is like, "Finally, I get to get my rocks off." It's like, no,
yeah.
she's not here for that.
No.
Very
It
inappropriate.
was very much like that would have gotten him canceled in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For
Like
sure.
98, okay.
But
They
she's
let
a-
it slide.
But she's a strong feminist icon because she didn't take any of his guts.
That's true.
You know, respect Lola Bunny or get off of my friends list.
That's right. Lola Bunny was not a sex object. RT, if agree.
Oh, link in bio.
Salt. Shortly after your mom asked what the hell was that, and before you had a chance to kind of like muster an explanation, she kind of just like ushered you away from the situation because she didn't want to have like she kind of said like, this is a little bit too dramatic to have in public. Come on. And she led you
Drama.
to like a small cafe. Actually, a little bit south of the Merchant District. So now, technically speaking, you're on the south side.
Okay.
It's not like there's no inside and outside. It's kind of just like open.
Yeah.
You're sitting on basically like the porch area. Like it's just the two of you. She got you a soda, and she's kind of sitting there with her arms crossed. I think she doesn't quite know where to begin because this is new for her.
I learned it from you, Mom.
I don't think your mom has ever like had to talk to you like you fucked up, like that kind of a conversation, especially since she's only been back for a couple of months.
Paladins.
And definitely,
Seriously.
well, also because like I don't know that Salt has ever had to like deal with that.
No.
I just want Salt to have a real parent. I feel like she's never had to, except Book Bag.
Yeah.
The only one.
And he doesn't really do discipline that much.
No, he tries to be helpful.
He has his own ways.
Naya kind of she kind of crosses her arms. She goes, "So let me tell you what I see. I see my daughter being a bully to a bunch of small kids using very, very unusual powers. I have to say,
what?
yeah, very unusual powers. And who are you talking to?
Okay, several things. First of all, I am not a bully. I was defending myself because people pick on me.
Really, you were defending yourself."
Yeah, the nerd.
You wanted the nerd tax from me?
And hounding
about
you
the-
for it for weeks.
And also, there was like 8 of them in one of you. Mom, let me tell you about the nerd tax.
Let me explain the nerd tax.
Things are different than since you were a kid. Now there's nerd taxes.
That's right,
You
Mom.
gotta
You
pay
don't
'em.
understand.
This is a fun
Shut her up.
All right. I took her by surprise.
So you're trying to convince Naya right now that it was okay for you to cast the spell Sword Burst.
Yep.
At a kid.
Yep.
Because he requested you to pay lunch money to him.
He was going to beat me up.
Well, we don't know that.
I'm very small.
There was a gang
That
of
was
them.
pretty much, he was a big, they were surrounding me,
Yeah.
big guy. I'm very small. I can't barely lift my own like head off the pillow.
She's like paper, like a little paper doll.
Rich people have it so hard at this day and age.
I think the one thing, Salt, that you won't be able to convince your mother of is that you are incapable of defending yourself. I think the thing is though, like she kind of knows you're somewhat of an adventurer. Like she knows that you can kind of handle yourself.
Oh,
So
right. So she's assumed that I've been handling myself.
she saw you save the day.
Right.
You're trying to convince her that like you were justified in using sword burst on this kid, and your offer was he was gonna walk up and try to beat you up, take your lunch money.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. This is a trend.
This is like a Robin. She's like Robin Hood.
Yeah, I'm beating up.
Robin Hood was a rich
Give it to the poor.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while.
I was protecting our classmates.
Okay. And then she goes, which classmates?
Well, there was shit. I forget her name, but there was a girl.
Halifax?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Halifax.
Beep beep.
Get chewed out.
Keep forgetting I'm not there. Stay out of it.
You're gonna need to roll plus charisma.
Okay.
There's gonna be a couple of these. You need to roll plus charisma. I'm gonna let you pick what proficiency you want to use.
Okay. Charisma 3. I got 8.
So okay, so you're just gonna roll straight up charisma.
Oh, I can choose?
Yeah, you can pick what
Right.
proficiency you want to use.
Okay. I would like to use.
I would say like persuasion is kind of the obvious one, but there's, I mean, you can
Persuasion.
Does it have to match with what you're?
It doesn't
trying
have to.
do?
It doesn't have to match. You can kind of pick whatever proficiency you want. Like I'll suggest one if you're kind of lost. But like if it's a really buck wild proficiency,
Persuasion is +6, so I got 8 + 6. Jesus Christ!
I
Pat.
know.
this is sort of a neutral. Naya kind of shakes her head, and she goes, "So that spell that you cast was just what? Just trying to scare them?
Yeah,
Then cast it now." She holds out her hand.
Uh-oh.
Mama, I'm not trying to
Do
scare
it.
you. Mama, I don't want to hurt you.
Smoke all the cigarettes if you want to smoke the cigarettes.
Eat the
You're
whole
gonna
cake.
cast the whole pack, tough guy. You cast every sword burst in this pack.
You have to do it now.
Okay, well, you see, the thing is, if I was going to scare you, I would not sword burst right in front of your
Wait a
face.
second.
Like right here, right? Because that's too much close contact.
So what? Then sword burst would be done to harm me?
If you get close enough,
Deterrent.
is it deterrent?
So the question is, you're not going to cast sword burst at your mom right now, sitting at this table?
Correct.
The last one. What if something happens? Time out. Sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm just really into this.
Mom, we need help.
So then Naya kind of taps her chin. She goes, "And who are you talking to? I round the corner and you're having a conversation with someone about whether or not it's right to shoot that boy with his back is turned. Who are you speaking to?"
Oh, that's genuine.
Uh-oh.
Do you say that?
Be honest.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's Mama.
You got to build bridges.
She's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
She's persistent.
If she already didn't.
And she goes,
Or
"Who is
did.
genuine?"
He's this like real ugly horse.
As you're talking, as you're explaining who genuine
Dear
is,
God.
Uh-oh.
and I want this to kind of like, almost like a horror movie, a little bit, where you see genuine the moment you start talking about him, and he's kind of just shaking his head no.
Okay, well, he's this ugly horse I have in my pocket. He's my pocket horse.
Your pocket horse.
Yeah, it's this little figure of a horse that got melted. Now it's real ugly. It's my pocket horse, but I lost it, and I was trying to look for it, but then you wanted to talk to me, so I'm in here.
So you're
Jojo looked at you through his glasses. Did you see that? Like a teacher like this, Danielle.
I don't know
what I'm supposed to do.
So no, this is good. So the offer. So Naya's asking you who you were talking to. You have said genuine. You have decided to pivot back, and the offer you're making is you're trying to convince her basically that you were sort of just talking to yourself. And the offer you're making is you have a melted horse figurine in your pocket.
I used to. It's gone now.
Not the greatest offer.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll plus charisma, a big time roll. What proficiency do you want to use? This feels like deception, but you could pick something else if you think it's more applicable.
Deception works.
I'd pick acrobatics.
I got 3. I'm gonna use my luck.
That's a good idea. Okay. This is your last luck point for the day. So
Come on, baby.
Baby.
Vegas rolls.
+6. So
11.
Beep, beep. Inspiration.
yeah.
Let me hold on.
Is it like the end of the world if you tell your mom you're a warlock? Probably
that's the
because she's
thing,
like
it's
she's a warrior of light.
Yeah.
So I'm
So,
guessing it wouldn't be great.
Mama, can I just tell you something real quick?
Can we test the water?
I need to dip a toe in first
Can
before I
say
something?
something? Hypothetically.
Yeah. Imagine.
Imagine this.
Picture it.
Yeah.
In a
In
world.
a world.
You have you've rolled your luck. You also have, I think, that other thing, the dark one's luck, where you can add D10
Oh,
if you want to do that. So you're at 11 right now. So that's 13.
that's the most we've managed to eke out of this fucking situation. My rolls suck.
Oh, I can't.
Well, your story
Can't beep some inspiration to you because JoJo makes the fucking rules here. Even though we're sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, I know.
You did not trigger the tension pool.
Thank Christ.
It's still kind of neutral.
Okay.
And then Naya kind of like she can't really confirm or deny that you're lying. I'll say that after that last roll, after you said that, to anyone else, this would sound like a complete lie, but she knows you're kind of eccentric. with your everyday after school snack of a penis cake and a Baja Blast.
Hey man, every day is penis.
One bite
day.
of a full cake, and then she throws it out
in the trash.
Not even the part of the cake you think it would
Just
be.
the tip.
It's the middle of the shack.
It's the middle of the shit, like she
right
bisects
out of the
it.
middle.
It's wild.
It's weird.
Fun times at Salt's house. Anyway, the idea that you have like a melted horse figure.
I need friends. I don't have friends.
And then she goes, well, Salt, then explain to me why it is whenever I'm around you, I have a sense that there's something dark following you.
Are my roots showing?
Yes, but that's not it.
Of course not. Not your roots. We dyed them together. No.
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Ever since I've moved back in, I've noticed senses of dread or fear whenever you walk into a room or leave a room. Why is that?
I think you don't love me.
Ooh, that's quite a burn.
Oh.
You just said you feel dread when you see me.
Mic drop.
Is this the argument you're making?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay.
Daniel's
so-
making. Okay, this is just standing for your real mom right now.
Well, no. So this is what's interesting, right? Like when I would make the argument that Salt, you would know when she says dread, you know what she's talking about. The weird aura of discomfort that kind of follows like when you deal with shit.
It might just
Yeah,
be that
but-
you didn't want a kid and you weren't prepared.
Oh,
and now
Lord, you're still going.
Damn, going hard.
Listen to this whippersnapper.
So okay. Because she's kind of saying like her paladin training. is
Yeah,
telling her
okay.
there's something missing. But you're saying the argument like what you're actually feeling is like guilt or anger at yourself for not being a good parent to me.
No, what I'm saying is that you don't like me.
Okay. That's the offer you're making.
No.
That's a good offer.
No. No.
I like how
Trap
JoJo gave
me.
like an eloquent way that you're trying to express feelings. You're like, no, you don't like me.
No, you're mean.
You're mean to me. You'll love me.
So when in response to her feelings of like
My
dread and fear when you're around,
my response is, can you elaborate?
she goes, I'm very highly trained as a paladin, and part of my training is to detect, well, evil.
Evil?
And well, she doesn't say it like that. That's how I, JoJo, say it, trying to get Naya's affectation, which I don't. I'm not
Do
super.
it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do it again.
Take two.
Evil.
Take three.
David.
Ew.
I love that fucking show. By
I
the way.
told
It's
you.
so good.
I was watching that shit when it was just on pop. Keep going.
Oh, OG.
I can sense when evil is nearby, and it always feels like dread or fear from an unnamed source, and Salt, it surrounds you.
Define evil.
Webster's dictionary.
How would she describe this? I think that kind of takes her back. She kind of leans back, and she looks down. She looks down at the table, and she kind of looks at your soda that's kind of sitting there, and like it's been. Have you been drinking it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Soda, man.
It's kind of like half filled now, and like one of the ice cubes melt just enough, and there's like a clink. And then she goes, it's a sense of wrongness that it shouldn't be. It is a sense that even though everything looks normal and fine, there's something slightly off. Something that is present that should not be present. And Salt, it surrounds you.
That's very hurtful.
Okay, I think we've gotten to the point where this has to be a roll.
Yeah. All right.
So the argument you're making is so she's asking like, why do I feel like my paladin training is going off when you're around? And the offer you're making is you're confusing that with you feel bad because you haven't been a great parent.
Yeah,
you've been absent for a large portion of my life.
It's my insecurity. I don't think my mama loves me. So I'm like,
So is this so okay. But here's the question. Is that deception or is that persuasion? It's got to be one of those two.
I think it would be persuasion because I think I would actually feel that way.
Okay, then make a roll.
All right.
I'm so into
Jesus
this.
Christ.
I love it.
10 plus 6.
So 16? Okay. I think Naya just kind of like, you're obviously not yelling at each other because you're in public, and proper high-class people of Spring Willow don't do that.
Keep your voice down.
Naya is kind of silent for a little bit, and then she looks down at your soda that you've been just down. What flavor soda did you get?
Do you want something to drink?
She shakes her head, and then she stands up and she reaches into her pocket and pulls
Whiskey.
A flask.
she pulls 5 gold coins out, which
Ruh-roh.
is way more than this cost. And she drops them.
She's bailing.
And she's like, "Come with me." And she leads you down the street. You guys haven't hung out in Southside very much. The neighborhoods of Southside, they are sort of industrial, but not. The further west and south you go, kind of the worse it is economically.
Right.
Where you are is sort of like lower middle class housing with the occasional what looks like a factory.
Okay.
And so she's just walking you down these streets where like, you see workers coming back from work or having crafts and stuff. And then she comes to a very ornate looking house. Their houses in Sacramento, they kind of look like big, tall.
Victorians?
Yeah, like a big Victorian house. And in the window is a fantasy neon sign.
Oh, hell yeah. Tattoos.
Really, my nose pierced finally.
Okay, wait. Retcon.
Fantasy Claire.
There is a fantasy neon sign, yes, but in front of that is a regular wooden sign with several placards, one of them being to get tattoos.
Woohoo! Yes.
There's also going to be a kind of a fly-by-night lawyer there.
Injury lawyer.
Yeah, a personal injury lawyer if you get crushed by like a cart or something. And then also it says Madame Zaya. Madame Zaya's Sensorium.
Fuck.
Is that the name I gave her? Wait a minute. I gave her a different name. Not Madame Zaya. Madame Shea. That's what it was. Madame Shea's Sensorium.
Okay.
And she goes up to the door and she opens it and she motions for you to go in. It does look like a house. It looks like someone's like a boarding house. There's like a dirty carpet on the ground that kind of runs all the length, and there's these very like dim candle lights. And you hear like different conversations happening in different parts of the house. There's like a staircase leading up, like right when you walk in. And she kind of motions for you to go to the left past that, and it has that, that smell of like an old house when you walk in it.
Musty.
She motions you to the back, and then she knocks on the door. The door opens, and there is an old woman who opens it, and she is about 60, late 60s. She has on like a long flowing like green shawl covered in like costume jewelry, like lots of like pearls and shit.
I love her.
And she sees Naya, and like her face lights up, and she's like, "Naya, darling." And then she brings her hands to hold like Naya's cheeks. She's like, "Let me look at you."
shit, what?
And then Naya goes, I was here earlier, Shay. And she goes, yes, but in that time you have grown so much.
What is happening?
I don't.
And then you say that, and she goes, you brought the little one. And then Naya kind of steps back, and she goes, I need you to check something. And then Shay goes, very well. And then she reaches out her hands towards you, Salt. What do you do?
What's happening? Why the lady won't touch me?
Then your mom says, this is Madam Shay. She's a sensate. She's like, yes, I'm a sensate.
Like
don't
that
know
one
what
show
that
that was on
means.
Netflix.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
exactly.
show is.
There was a lot of sex in that show.
She goes,
Finally.
you didn't see it, but Wren did the yes. No, she goes, sorry, I guess you might not have heard of our particular order. We specialize in experiences.
That's not a
And then even Naya's like,
It's like,
that's not how I would hear
that's
it.
not
It's
a
like,
thing.
all right, kid. And she like drops the accent. Listen, let me explain this a little bit easier. You got a memory in here, in that little head of yours? Yeah,
very good.
I can take it and I can put it in this thing. And she holds up what looks like a candle surrounded with like a web that was sitting. Like, okay, let me just explain what Madame Shay's room looks like, so we all are on the same page. Her living room is the tackiest shit you've ever seen.
Yes.
There's almost like you would think like spooky birthday party decorations.
Oh my God. I
Like
love
hung up and like streamers and shit, but in the center is like this wooden table, and on it is what looks like a purple candle surrounded in a web of like a cloth. She holds it up and she says, this is used to store memories. So I can pull a memory out, take a look at it, we can experience it together. You shaking your head no. Why is she shaking her head no? Look,
my brain.
it's not gonna hurt your brain.
No.
So you got
My brains.
Naya says, Salt, you are going to show the memory of you attacking that boy right now, or you are grounded.
Oh, no.
Okay, Mom, I will do that if you show me the memory of you loving me.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
fuck.
To be continued.
Jesus. Let's salt the ground after this is done. Get it?
Ew.
JoJo's
I was-
son.
I'm a little floored by that.
You're dealing with a girl who has trauma in real life, you fool.
Exactly. I have much to draw
What have
on.
you done?
Hey everyone, it's JoJo, the Dungeon Master for The Rolls We Made, because the real podcast were the rolls we made along the way. Thank you for joining us on episode 4 of the Truth or Dare arc. Trust me, it's getting to something cool. Today's episode had a lot of talking and setting up what this arc is going to be, and really needed to kind of establish what conflict is in our world. I don't know if that's something that concept already exists in D&D. It definitely seemed like something that was sort of unique. And so, yeah, the world of our podcast is overflowing with a mystical energy called conflict. It's what happens when you're a dungeon master. You get to just kind of make stuff up on the spot, which is what I did. Not that part, though. That I wrote out beforehand because it was very important I described that correctly. I'm rambling because I'm excited. I'm really happy you guys got to join us. And I'm going to just get to the ad and then move on to our bookkeeping and then move on to the rest of the show. Let's do it. The Rolls We Made is brought to you by Legendcraft. What is Legendcraft? Well, it sounds like a place where they make legends, the things they put on maps so that you know where stuff is. And that's kind of true. They do make things that help you with maps, but not in the usual way. What they do is they make tables and furniture and stuff. That, which is good for maps, because a map has to sit somewhere in order for it to be useful. This is such a good ad already. This is already one of the best ads they've gotten from me thus far. You can head on over to legendcraft.ca to check out all of their cool stuff. Based in the frigid norths of Canada, Legendcraft offers cool, nerdy furniture for all your tabletop games. You can check out their board game tables and design a table that works for exactly what you want to play, how you want to play it. You can pick the design, you can pick the legs, you can pick, you know, the different features. Like if you want to have a well to put in your battle mat, if you want to have a spot for miniatures, a drink holder, a thing to hold glasses of wine. It's awesome. It's modular. It's super cool. And you get to design it yourself, and they'll build it just for you. They also have a bunch of other cool products for playing tabletop games, including their Magnet Trackers, which is a steel core covered with a wooden finish that allows you to keep track of your character's spells or health for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I've got one, and I love it. It's so cool. Check out their products, and if you use the offer code ROLLSAREMADE at checkout, you can get 5% off of your purchase, and any purchases made this way will directly support this show. So don't wait. Head over to legendcraft.ca, get yourself a table and some cool stuff, and use the offer code ROLLSAREMADE at checkout. Legendcraft. Start your own legend. The next episode of our show is going to be coming out on February 26th. Also, if you enjoy the show, the best way that you can show us your support is to listen to us a bunch and tell your friends about us. The Roles We Made is also just a small piece of a lot of comedy content that we create. We do a YouTube Let's Play comedy show where we play video games wrong called JoJo Has Fun, which you can find at youtube.com/JoJo Has Fun, JoJoHasFun. We also do a literature podcast, myself, Danielle, and Jeff, where we read Goosebumps books and say funny stuff about them called Geesebumps. Which is available anywhere podcasts can be found. If you want to get a shout out or have a question, you can reach us by email at therollswemade@gmail.com. And finally, thank you so much for spending time with us. It's so good to see you today. I really value the time we spend together. You're great, and I hope we get to spend more time together in the future. Enjoy the rest of the episode. Farewell. Hemlock, what are you doing?
I'm across town. What's up?
What do you do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
Oh, okay.
I'm done with Salt for a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while. I feel bad. I know it's interesting, but I want Hemlock to have some adventures today.
I want to find Hedgie, and I want to have a chit chat. Maybe he's like at the local pub or somewhere that he likes to hang out with the bros after work.
You know he's at Lillard's.
I know he's at Lillard's. Yeah. Then we could carpool if you want to go talk to Lillard too.
Oh, I don't know. JoJo said he wants Hemlock to have an
Did you
adventure.
want to go to Lillard's too?
I mean, that's what I said 45 minutes ago. You asked me.
I didn't know if you changed your mind in the meantime.
Yeah, I want to find Hedgie, and I want to get some info out of him.
I roll up in my card. I go, get in, loser. We're going to Lellers.
This is your this is a fantasy Geo Metro that we all rode in high school.
Yeah, well, it's got wood paneling on the side.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, yeah, the two of you drive to Lillard's, which, as you can imagine, lots of parking at Lillard's. He's all about bringing the families in. Hemlock, you go in. You're immediately blasted with the smell of cheap Lillard's pizza and the smell of soda spilling and birthday cake that's old.
The smell of soda spilling. The smell of it.
The smell of a soda mid-spill. Delicious. You hear the animatronics kind of yelling like, "Good job, everybody!" and the dinging noise of the arcade, and then you hear, cutting through the din of all of it, a grown man yelling, "Fuck yeah!"
There he is.
Is that my dad?
There he is.
I want to picture that he's at the whack-a-mole probably or something.
Skee ball.
Skee-ball? That's the best one.
He's like, come on. And then you see he's got a skee ball at the ready, and he flings it, and it makes a lot of noise. And then you see that Hedgie is doing something with his hand, and as you walk up to him, you see that he has used Mage Hand to guide the skee ball into the 100.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, more tickets for Hedgie. Come on." And zipping out the tickets. Hemlock, you kind of notice that there's a Mopsy down the way, kind of looking at Hedgie do this. So what do you do?
So is there a
Chandelier.
what's that?
Chandelier.
Yeah, one. Is there a
The
chandelier?
standard toolbox of Hemlock tricks. Is there a chandelier?
And some handkerchief.
Wait, I want to hold on. I have something.
Summon chandelier. It's a custom spell that I made.
I wish, because prestidigitation won't let me like throw my voice. I don't think. I want to. Is there a table near the Mopsy animatronic with like food and?
I'll
drinks
say
on
there
it?
is, yeah.
Okay, I want to.
Throw the Mopsy into the table.
No, I want to like mage hand so that like the table like busts and things fall on the ground, so it gets the Mopsy's attention. Like I can either pull the leg, or if it's like like wobbly at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I love that. Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to go pay attention to that instead of.
This will be. You don't have to roll the cast mage hand, but this will be a dexterity check, and you can tell me what proficiency you want to use.
Well, my dex is +3. And then I will use sleight of hand. That's a +9. Will that work?
But Jesus Christ! How do you have a +9?
I think sleight of hand with mage hand. I think would be something that would.
So your goal is to find something. So you're going to use your mage hand to find something under this table to make it collapse.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. And you're adding sleight of hand to it.
Should I add sleight of hand? Hold on, I want to look before I make a decision.
I've just given nothing. This new change is just like Jeff Brown, sufferer of
Yes.
choice.
Yeah, I don't
choose.
like being wrong. That's the thing.
What'd you roll, Emma?
A 10.
That's pretty good.
A 10.
That's pretty good. I like that. So under the table, it's one of those like cheap folding tables that has like a pin that holds the leg in place.
Yeah.
You quickly conjure your mage hand, get a good grip on it, and pull it out. The table collapses, and all the pizza falls to Mopsy's feet. And he's like, "Uh-oh, a big mess!" And then he pulls out from nowhere one of those yellow
Signs.
Pizzo Mojado signs that that kind of tell everyone like, it's slippery. And he starts cleaning it up. Hedgie looks over at the mess, and he's like, "Oh, dang! I was gonna eat that." Hemlock!
There we go. What's up?
He does. You don't even have time to talk to him. He gives you a big old bear hug.
I love it. I love
Like,
it.
dog, this I gotta tell you, I travel all over. This is the best fucking Lellards in all of Midder and possibly the continent.
How many Lellards have you been to? Is there more than the one, right?
Oh, there's tons, man.
Yeah.
God, they're all over the place.
Chain.
It's a wonderful chain of skee ball and excitement.
How much are they paying you, huh, Hedge?
God, fuck, I wish. Man.
I know they.
Then he glances over at the prize cage kind of wistfully.
What are you looking at there, bud?
He's like that, and he's pointing to a scooter.
Oh, wow.
Big money prize right there. That's my personal Sisyphus rock thing. You know what I'm talking about? You push.
Is that a
the
thing
rock
we
up.
have here? We have a Sisyphus?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
How much is it?
I don't know. What's a high number of tickets?
Like
Zillion
10,000?
tickets.
Yeah, let's say 10,000 tickets. That's a lot of fucking
a lot of
tickets.
tickets.
For a
Yeah.
scooter, I mean,
It's a damn good.
It's a good amount.
that's a good amount.
scooter.
Well, how many tickets do you have so far?
And he quickly casts a spell at the pile of tickets he has, and he goes like 3,224.
That's not. You're getting close.
Yeah, I guess I am. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and you see like, and there's no way to describe this. Space just unfolds around the tickets, and they vanish into nothingness and seal again. And he goes, "Anyway, it's good to see you, bud.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, I'm gonna more pizza here."
Who's paying?
Well, you are, man.
Okay, fine.
I mean, you saw me with the skee ball.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I actually gave you a hand there, buddy. You're
Yeah.
gonna get busted.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
It would have been here.
Whether or not I got busted or not, the pizza. cost
Okay,
money.
let's go to one of the themed rooms and have a little bite here. Which themed room do you want to go to?
Clowns.
Flopsy,
Ugh.
the Flopsy themed room,
It's weird doing this immediately after watching
right?
Yeah.
watching the Willy's Wonderland.
So he goes to the themed room with you. Wren, you're in Lellard's also.
I'm talking to Lellard, trying to get some info.
Lellard isn't out on the floor for once.
Not?
No, he's in the back area
Oh,
where a different kind of game is taking place.
Ooh. The one my punch card works on.
So Wren, you are you see Hemlock go over to the voice that yelled "fuck yeah," and you immediately go down the hallway, like the employees only hallway, where there are animatronics there, I guess, posted guard, but they're kind of just like, "Oh, hi, Wren."
Hey there.
You make your way down the hallway past where Lillard's office is, past like the spot where his counting room is, which you've been in before. And now you've come to another drawing of a door, which is kind of a thing that happens in Lillard's. They draw stuff on the wall.
Yeah.
How do you open this door?
I give it the secret knock. Duh.
What's the secret knock?
Oh, just a little tip, tip, tap, tap, shimmy, shimmy, woo.
It's weird because you can't hear the shimmy, shimmy, woo.
But you can feel it.
But this door can.
Oh,
The door's
sweet.
magic.
It's magic. You do the tap, tap, shimmy, shimmy,
No,
woo.
tip, 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 tap,
Tip, tip, tap, tap,
shimmy, shimmy,
shimmy,
woo.
shimmy, woo.
Thank you.
Nice.
The edges of the door glow orange, and then it's just there. Now there's a door there, and it slowly opens into Lillard's back room where illicit games of chance are taking place.
The
Now,
good stuff.
we have never established what this is. What do they play in Lillard's back room?
What don't they play back there?
I can imagine a lot of things.
We got some
What's the main attraction? What's the thing that Wren is really good at? The main
that
attraction.
I'm good at?
Yeah.
The imp fights. There's imp fights.
The imp fights.
Wow.
What are the imp fights?
They're just little boxing matches. It's totally cool.
They're
you guys.
fighting
It's
for a
nothing-
sock so they can be free.
Yeah.
They just have little
That's
razor blades.
weird.
strapped to their
Okay.
legs.
Yeah,
No, there's no knives back there.
Okay.
It's like a little American Gladiators. They've got like
Yeah.
This is great.
Imps are just, it's not anything weird.
The door opens, you take a step in, and then you start walking down a flight of stairs, and you come down to a very crowded room that's very dark, except for the center where you see there's like a magical spotlight. And there's tons of people like yelling and like cheering for the various imps that are going toe to toe. And in the center of this, like you can kind of like as you're going down the stairs, you can kind of see like who's on the ticket tonight.
Oof, let me just, oh, no, I can't. I'm here.
Willie Knobber's on the ticket tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, Willie Knobsman. He's on the card.
He's been doing pretty
They have like fight names like Jareth the Blackening.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go like Jake the Wobbly Table Johansson.
I like that.
I never go for him.
No, you probably shouldn't, given the name.
Yeah. Names are dead giveaways. It's weird.
They have like it's like a little wrestling ring.
Yeah.
It's like they have little
cute.
chairs
It's
and
so
shit.
cute. Yeah.
But yeah, they're duking it out, and people are throwing coins down. You hear lots of excited like there's an announcer, and it's like, oh, the wobbly table's coming in with a steel chair to the back of William Noberson. Oh, jeez! As you hear the table like smash against, like the chair smash against the back, and the M's like, ah! And it's like, oh no! William Noberson is going in for the drop kick, and he drop kicks.
Just so you know, it's like WWE.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
of
it
course,
it's
sure,
not, it's not
absolutely.
pageant.
Yeah,
It's not real.
Yeah.
None
No,
of
they
it's
decide
real.
the winner before.
Yeah. None of it's really more for the story. That's why
Exactly. Yes.
I'm there for the
The
story.
heroes and the
Yeah.
villains.
Who's going to be the heel? Who's going to be the heel in this one?
God, I love the imp fights. Yeah, you pass by the crowd. You pass by like the thin mopsy flopsies who are handing out like drinks and stuff. Actually, these might just be like real like attractive people wearing hats. That,
Yeah.
like Mopsy and Flopsy, but they're handing out refreshments. You pass by them, and then you get to another back room. And you will pop that door open with no problem. I think you're allowed to just open it up.
Yeah, there's no big to do. Just open it.
And back there, you walk in and you see Lillard, who is not wearing his glamour. He's just in his full beholder form, just kind of He's talking to an imp that's wearing like a long trench coat and sunglasses and has a little Arcanist motorcycle.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, so what you're going to do is you're going to ride in right when Wobbly is about to lose. Got it? You're going to roll in. We're going to play the loud church bell. You're going to come in. You're going to slide in and get the chair. And you're going to smash William real bad. And then the imp goes like, does William know this is going to happen? Not at all. That's what's going to make the money. And he's like, you got it, boss. And he hops on the little motorcycle. And
Boom.
Oh, yeah, just
he drives it off the table and goes through your legs out the door.
God.
And then he sees you and he goes, run!
Hey.
He doesn't hold his arms out because he doesn't have those.
Yeah.
He just shuts the door with his mind and he's like, what can I do for you, Red? Are you here to play some bets?
Oh, I'm taking the night off from that
Damn it.
tonight. I have a question for you. What do you know about the carnival circuit? You ever thought about
Almost
dipping-
sounds like it's like a mean question to ask him since he looks so bonkers.
What do you know about freak shows?
Lellard goes, carnival circuit. What? Elaborate.
like as far as just like I mean, have you ever thought about maybe dipping your tentacles in? I would think a guy like you would know a little bit about a rival kind of business.
There's no rival to
Lellard.
Lellard's. Make an insight check.
Oh.
9.
Plus.
Oh, shit.
This one I specifically call for insight because this is the only thing that could really apply.
Plus 6, so 15.
Oh, okay. Then this will be a read person.
Read a person?
Yeah.
Let me look through my papers. Are they hiding something? How do they feel?
Okay. The Lellard, when you mentioned carnival and rival business, like Lellard, like there are probably other businesses, but none of them are a match for the business mind of Lellard.
That's true.
But I think because you said carnival, that kind of took him aback. And I'll also go so far as to say that the idea of like of the caliber that you saw are rare. And he goes, all right. Listen, maybe, just maybe, the North Ackerman Carnival Company came to town and they asked to borrow some equipment. And maybe I offered it to them at a price a little lower than actually, as it turns out, I was comfortable with.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
It wasn't because I was bargained.
Out what? Bargained?
Yes.
Is that the word you were going to use?
I felt charitable.
Leonard.
He barfs when he says the word charitable.
He barfs.
He barfs.
Lellard, it's me you were talking to.
He kind of turns his head and he goes, those North Ackerman Carnival guys are in town and they're setting up a carnival at some fucking house in the north part of town.
Yeah, I'm going to that party tomorrow. But
Really?
Yes, but it seems a little shady.
Everything those fucks do is shady.
Wow. This is the Sopranos now. Jesus Christ.
Damn it.
Well, we're underground, Lellard. We're not.
Yeah, you guys can't hear from the carnival from the arcade area. He says, so listen, Wren, have you ever encountered those North Ackerman fucking carnival guys before?
No.
Well, here's the way they do things. And then this is when we cut to Hemlock going. He's like, so listen, here's what we do, Hemlock. And let me tell you, it's fucking baller as shit, dude. It's fucking baller. And he's eating pizza as he talks.
I'm looking ballers, bro.
Fucking bro shit, man. That's Baller season 3.
NBA ballers, totally.
I'm with the North Ackerman Carnival Company.
Benefits?
Not full medical, but full dental.
That's very specific.
It's weird, but like it works out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I get checkups for free, but also if I need like a crown,
All right. Just get one. They don't even put it in your mouth. They just give it to
they
you.
just give you. Yeah, and I just do it.
Just they give you an at-home kit.
It's
fine.
fucking rules. Anyways, we had a gig to set up a carnival in some kid's backyard, and this is the part that I couldn't believe. They let us set up a piece of the God machine, man. And he taps you on the shoulder.
What?
A what?
The God Machine, you know. Make
Yeah.
it spout lore.
Yeah, spout some. I got a fucking
You gotta roll.
14.
Plus, what do you want to add to it?
This is gonna be. I'm gonna be smart with this one. I'm already kind of high.
You got to remember to call out what you're going to use before.
I mean, everything. I wasn't gonna use everything else is like a 2 or a 3 that I would use. So I guess history would be +2, so it'd be like a 16. Plus, what else would be added to that? Anything?
No, that's just history.
Yeah, 16.
16 is neutral. So actually, he doesn't say this is a spout lore, so you just kind of know this. Probably from Jared Magicman's course.
Right. I like how in my head, whenever like I have to spout lore, it transitions to like an old timey TV that pops on from like static, and it's like Jared Magicman and like really desaturated
Howdy
color.
do!
It's like a Mr. Wizard episode.
Narthakaman is they're like a socialist egalitarian society that lives far to the north and east, like they're north of the Sirocco Forest, which is the east of Middern. And their whole thing is they are all about magical technology, but in sort of like in very much like a ritual way. And what they like to do is they're all working on this thing that they keep calling the grand work.
I think you've mentioned them before.
Yeah. And what they do is they have this belief that if they build an elaborate enough machine, it's a god machine. It can create anything. And so like they're not violent or anything like that. And it's really just like they love doing the work. So when he says they let us build a piece of the god machine here, that's like not a small thing.
That's like we're building the Tower of Babel here.
Yeah, it would kind of be like it's kind of like them saying like, yeah, you know, guess what we're putting into the state fair.
The Death Star. We're building.
Yeah,
the
we're
Death
building this Death Star here this year. It's gonna be so fucking cool at the state fair. The Death
But
Star.
not the whole thing, but like a piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And that's what flashes in your head that they're building a part of the God machine here.
And what's the reason for doing it?
And then we cut back to Wren in Leller's.
So why would they do that? Because I'm assuming
We're just picking up each other's style.
Yeah. Leller goes, that kid's house where they're building the thing.
If he drops more F-bombs.
Do it.
Fucking
We only get 4 per episode.
4 per episode, or else it's explicit. There's a ley line of conflict there, and they think the God machine is going to draw it in. But here's what I don't like.
Okay. Oof. All right.
Pulls a gun.
Conflict is inherently dangerous. I don't mess with it, and I mess with a lot.
You mess with everything.
If they're drawing in conflict for anything, a carnival, well, that's going to have some pretty wild side effects to anyone who goes there. Now, ideally, at a fun place like, say, Lellard's,
That shit doesn't happen. Yeah.
everyone's in a good mood all the time. But at a carnival, where people are letting their emotions run high and fast, you get on top of the Ferris wheel, you don't know if you're in love or if it's shaking.
That's such a good point.
Who knows
Yeah.
what could happen if their stupid God machine draws in too much conflict? And then that's when we cut to Hedgie saying, who knows what can happen when the God machine draws in all that conflict?
Hedgie, does the people who own the house, do they know that there's a God machine being built there at the same time?
Yeah, it's funny. You know, I've been dealing with the kid. She seems cool with it.
Cool.
Cool.
Interesting.
Sorry, this is very exposition heavy, but there's a benefit to it.
All right. That's
So this is sort of some information that both you and Wren have simultaneously, which is that the carnival has a thing under it. Has a part of it is the God machine.
is that
That's
orb
under
thingy
it?
that we saw, maybe the blue, whatever it was. There was something they were building.
Do
like
you
a
ask
tower.
that?
So yeah, I'm like, so wait, have you guys already built it? Because I saw.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is it that thing that in the middle with the blue on top or whatever it was?
Oh, that's a focusing prism. It's for directing the energy out.
Where's the actual machine at?
It's downstairs.
Downstairs underground?
Yeah.
You have it downstairs?
Yeah, it's we excavated.
Wow, that's very heavy duty.
It's move earth. It's not a big deal. It's like a cantrip.
That's I mean for you and I, yeah.
How would they think that's a normal thing for a carnival?
Hey, we gave him like a good deal on it. I don't know why you're acting so weird about it.
Oh no, Hedgie, I'm total. Look, bro, I'm psyched that you have this really awesome gig right now. How long does it last?
Oh, we clean up tomorrow.
Okay, so
Actually, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. They kind of didn't tell us what the breakdown procedure was. They just said after tomorrow it'll be done.
that's not ominous at all.
No.
Glad we agree.
Then a plate of nachos arrives.
Yeah.
Supreme.
Swamp style?
What's swamp style?
Everything's just dumped on.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All of it.
And Lellard's also gives out chopsticks with their nachos.
For the dainty eater. Yeah.
That is so smart.
It's brilliant.
I'm making nachos for Danielle for Valentine's Day later.
Oh, that's sweet.
Michelle's
with hearts in
making
them.
me grilled
Yeah.
cheese with tomato soup.
Oh, is she going to cut the grilled cheese in the shape of a heart?
I fucking hope so now. Could I ask Lellard? He seems to know a lot. Does he know of a like kill switch for this machine or whatever equipment he gave them on a discount?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to know some inner workings about what he gave him.
And to
You got to put the
trade,
batteries in it.
I will do something.
Don't you already owe him something?
No, that's you.
Fuck.
You owe him something. It's tattooed on your arm.
Okay. So you're trying to find a way to deactivate this. Like if Lellard knows a way to deactivate the machine.
Yeah.
A baseball bat.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I mean,
Mitts.
as you've no doubt seen from even my minor animatronics, you punch something hard enough, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I get that.
But
Without room.
just give me a straight up and down roll. Don't add
I
anything to it.
add my own thing.
No. Just roll.
17.
Ooh.
Okay. Lellard
Inspiration.
opens up his desk drawer with one of his eyes, and
God, do you have like gloves for your eyes? Would you do that?
yeah, it's tough. The water's very hard in this town.
Damn it, stop it. It's a potato allergy. It's different now. It's not the water.
It wraps around and pulls out this silver cube, and it slides it toward you. He says, "This is a conflict grenade."
Sweet.
I didn't really know what else to say about it, but listen, enough conflict goes into this bad boy. Boom,
Boom.
like an explosion.
Yeah, I know.
If this ended up somehow in the machinery of the God machine, oh, jeez, I sure hope it doesn't. Oh, uh-oh. And then he turns around. My back is turned with the conflict grenade.
Oh, he doesn't really have a back, so it's kinda hard to tell.
The eyes are watching you take it very closely.
I say yoink.
Yoink.
And then it
Wait
turns,
a second. I'm not a fool, Lellard. What am I going to owe you for this?
What's your game?
What's your game? You always have a trick up your...
he does.
Maybe he's just
Okay.
maybe he just wants to fuck him over.
All right. In the God machine, there's it looks like I guess the term would be, well, we would call it a super collider. I don't know what they call it there. A big ring.
Big ring.
Inside of it are a lot of ball bearings. I want you to get them and I want you to bring them back.
All of them?
Ring and ball bearing?
Yeah.
Every ball bearing.
A bucket's worth.
Okay.
Find a bucket.
Do you have a bucket?
Yeah, one of the mopsies does.
Okay, I'll ask when I head out.
You're gonna walk into the party with a bucket?
So
Bring my own bucket.
So take a note that you have this cube. It's important that you know you have that.
Does anyone have a pen? They could toss me.
Careful, because pens is sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, and my eyes are weak.
So Hemlock, you and Hedgie are finishing your meal up. That's spooky. You and Hedgie are finishing up your meal,
Yeah.
and it's very pleasant.
wanna-
And Hedgie goes, well, I had a long day, my man, and I have the day off tomorrow, so I may as well get started on that fucking 25-hour nap I got planned.
Yeah. Hey, Hedgie, is there anything that like I'm going to this party tomorrow? It's a school thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can give me a heads up on like any of the games or anything that might be worthwhile knowing about? I mean, the God machine, is that going to mess up my throw when I'm tossing those darts? Where, like, if you could give me any sort of like indication, because if there's something good in there, buddy, I'll bring it back to you. I'm sure they're not letting you play the carnival game there tomorrow.
That definitely piques his interest. It's like, you know what? I swear to God, Hemlock, every time I see them unload those pink gorilla dolls, I'm just like, how the hell do I get into the vibe?
Those big ones?
Fucking, those things are so cool.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the thing. One, the carnival games, they aren't rigged, but they are dependent on your confidence.
Oh, okay. So I have to know I'm going to win.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I mean really no, dude.
Okay, like foresight, no.
Also, we kind of rushed setting up one of the roller coasters.
That's good to know ahead of time.
No.
I mean, like not 1,000,000,000% rushed, but rushed.
What the fuck does that
Right at your own risk.
Okay.
Not 1,000,000,000% rushed, but
Good to know you want that gorilla. I'm gonna aim for that. And as somebody who's like a fellow magician, you and I,
He kind of smiles when you say that. He kind of like straightens his jumpsuit tie.
bros in magic. I would love maybe if the party's winding down, just to get a glance at it. Is there any way to go see it? Is there like any access?
He says no.
Okay.
He shakes his head no. He's like, no, but I can do this for you. And he brings his hands together and he quickly casts a small illusion spell, and he shows you what it looks like.
Oh.
And
So if I'm Nightcrawler, I can paths to it.
Hemlock, you kind of, as you start glancing down at this thing, you see Hedgie kind of smiling. And when you look down at this image, immediately makes you feel like you have vertigo, like you're really high up, like you're about to fall over. Actually, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
14 plus 2. 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to maintain your composure just long enough to actually take a look at this thing. The image is sort of like shifting as you're looking at it, which illusions don't typically do, at least not minor ones. What you can sort of tell about this thing is there seems to be kind of like we know it to be a super collider, like a large circle that surrounds this central area where there seems to be like a tank, like a tall tank.
Like a silo tank?
Yeah, and it's transparent glass, and at the top of it is all this like steampunk kind of machinery that leads up to like a pole that extends up into the roof of wherever it is.
That's the one that we saw going up.
Yeah, you also can't get a sense of the scale of this thing, and you also feel like there's stuff you can't see.
There's no like fire escape that I'm seeing.
Yeah, you're not really sure what the emergency procedures are for this thing. You don't see like an OSHA placard anywhere, so that's disturbing. We're worried about that. And he closes it and he's like, dude, I was so sure you were gonna barf. And he shakes your shoulders like he was excited.
High five him.
He high fives right back.
Hell yeah.
Shay motions for the two of you to sit down. She's like, great, fine. And she claps her hands, and then like normal lights turn on, and you see just how shittily decorated this room is.
Nice.
Madam Shay sits down behind her table on like a cheap little like a chair from a pizza place, and she, all right, honey, look at the candle, and think about the moment. Just think about the moment, and sure enough. The candle starts to glow like a greenish light. It starts growing this greenish light, and then this cloud starts appearing. Kind of looks a little hazy, like you can't really make out everything at first, but then it starts coming into sharper and sharper focus until we see you, and we see the reds, and it's the moment right after Rexon says, "I don't know about this one." And that other red turns to move toward you, and then you cast Sword Burst, and it looks fucking sick.
Yeah, it does.
Like the motion of here's what it looks like, because we described it as purple scimitars. The purple scimitars, like it look like they grow out of the back of your head like spikes, and they just sweep around.
Oh, that's badass.
So they hit this kid, and he's like shocked, and then they kind of turn, and then at the moment where this is where Genuine showed up. Someone something walks up next to you, but it's not genuine because you were right by like an alleyway. This little girl in a black dress walks out, and you don't see her face, and stands right next to you. She looks up to you. You can't hear anything as you see this, which actually I think Shay is kind of like fucking with the candle because she doesn't know why she can't hear
Hitting
anything.
it like a TV.
Right? Like,
Get the bunny
whack,
ears!
whack, whack.
After a few seconds, like, it's clear you're talking to this little girl about something. The little girl, like, it looks like she shudders, and then she runs down the alleyway, and this is when your mom walks up.
The fuck?
Naya kind of goes like, why can't we hear anything? And then Shay goes, look, honey, if it just happened, it's not cemented into long-term memory yet. So yeah, probably not ready to be read. If this just happened, I mean, come on, this isn't your first rodeo.
Yeah, you tell her.
And then Naya's sighs and she's like, all right. And then she goes like, all right, your turn. And then Naya sits down.
I'm just
I knew you'd have your arms crossed.
leaning back, give him the eye.
With a heavy sigh, Naya looks into the candle. The music that appeared in today's episode of The Rolls We Made was used under the public domain or Creative Commons license. The songs that appeared were Terror Samples Preview by Jaifa, copyright 2020, Kingdom Come by Thomas Fusion, copyright 2012, Midnight by Coven Cult, copyright 2018, Skate by Komiku in the public domain as of 2018, Let Go of Time and Time Will Let Go of You by Siddhartha Corsus, copyright 2021, Rosemary's Baby Shower by Solar Flare, copyright 2018, and Waves of Indigo by Daniel Birch, copyright 2020.